Okay, so best just start talking about the games.
Alright, we got to do 2 practices. We got shown both the times. Zap feeds a lot.
Nice language.
What'd you go? Like 11, 0 and 10?
2 and 11.
2 and 11.
This guy is always dyslexic. 11 and 2. 11 and 2.
Pooped on.
The game on stage was really fun, really close.
A little more.
Quality.
You guys
have to reshoot this thing. Yeah, probably.
We had the show match today and it was pretty awesome. Both teams put up a great fight.
Shit on
God damn.
Edit that out.
The crowd was really huge and amazing. The ovation we got after the game was really nice. The lights, the whole production was fantastic in the stage.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty cool.
It's pretty amazing. Just hearing a lot of people, even people who didn't know about the game, and they're sitting there and they're cheering in the crowd. Just yeah, you probably yelling for the shiny colors. Dignitas! Yeah, they go crazy. But it was a pretty cool event. Just there's 92,000, I believe, people watching on the Chinese side alone.
Yeah.
92,000, man. That's
240p.
yeah, at 240p. So like the resolution was crap, but they were still watching.
They're committed.
So hopefully it was like that much more awesome to them because. So, Steve,
What's up, man?
activities.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
Activities. Well, what did we do?
That was kind of your.
You had like 5 minutes to think about it,
We
too.
wanted to try out the Chinese nightlife, and we got a recommendation on this club called Mook, and it was probably the craziest club I've ever been to. And a lot of a lot of okay-looking Chinese girls. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and okay. That's it.
I learned a lot of sayings in Chinese. I learned ni hao, of course, which is hello. Ni hun mei, you are beautiful.
And our favorite, Wei Xing Hou Ma.
Wei Xing hao ma.
We use that
what
at
is
least 30 times.
what is your WeChat, which is kind of like a instant messaging service over here.
90% successful.
Which is kind of like Facebook or Twitter or something type over here, like social media. Wa ai ni means I love you.
That was one of our favorites too.
Daga, which is like big brother. Daga,
Daga.
and Big Brother. And I don't remember many others, but we knew the key ones.
We only knew the important
ones to walk around and get WeChats.
These are the ones that are needed for survival in China.
WeChats and
Can't live without.
let people know they're beautiful.
Which did a lot.
Believe it or not, a lot of people over here took it as a very big compliment instead of saying, "Ah, F off." Yeah.
That's right.
Well, what about the event?
Yeah, the event was pretty big. A lot of stuff there, a lot of really cool booths, like really cool setups and all that. A lot of people were at the Smite booth actually. People seem to enjoy it.
You're doing good, doing good.
All right. Yeah, it was a pretty good setup. We played with some of the players. It was really fun. It was really well done. They had Thor and Neath cosplaying, which was pretty
really
cool. Yeah, yeah, it looked really good. Yeah.
All right.
We took a lot of pictures with them.
Yeah.
A lot of pictures.
Yeah, a ton of pictures at the booth, and
Yeah, it was cool.
a lot of the Chinese players were actually pretty talented. They didn't necessarily know what was going on all that much, but a lot of them were talented. You could see their mechanics was pretty good, and a lot of people just kept coming up taking pictures. Like one person lined up, then all of a sudden you see like 12 more line up, and it's like, what the?
It was really cool.
We
It was really cool.
had to sit in place for about almost like 2 hours just because people kept coming and taking pictures like crazy. Like, big white man. Yeah, it was
While
pretty
you were
fun.
waiting in line, there was like this one girl that took a picture actually next to me. Like she snuck a picture, so I noticed it. So I called her out on it. And I told her to come back to take a picture with the team, and then like she was very grateful for that afterwards.
cool.
And then like her friend too, and then their guy friend also. It's like just, the whole group is like,
Yeah.
I can't believe like they tried to sneak a picture.
Of you, dude.
No, it was like to my back too, and then I'm like, I looked at her. It's like, you want to take a picture with everybody? And she came back and took a picture.
That's funny.
A lot of people were infatuated that were there. You know, they're even at dinner, like when we go to dinner tonight, for example, people were just staring at us and almost
pictures.
laughing,
Taking pictures when
smirking,
we're looking.
and taking pictures. But I think when we're looking, it's just
Yeah.
like we're.
We were looking.
So it was all big fun event. Tencent awesome. They're just as awesome as Hi-Rez. They took very good care of us. Always made sure we're pretty much, you know, happy.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
Duke's the man.
Yeah,
Duke is the man. What's the
Duke.
plan?
Duke.
Who's Duke?
Duke. Who's Duke?
Duke is
Our
the
handler.
guy.
He was our handler.
He's
Duke
our
is the guy.
Duke, yeah, Duke is Doggo of the group. We also had a very nice and pretty lady.
Yes.
What's her name? Iris.
Iris, aka Sybil.
Iris. We were supposed to call her Sybil. She took
She's
care of us.
anything but Sybil.
She was Duke's assistant and very nice. Always made sure we're taken care of. Cooked for us a lot tonight, just because we tried to cook and men here cannot cook apparently. So she took care of us. Very nice and just all, like I said, all of Tencent was great. We were up on stage. We issued a challenge to the Chinese.
That was cool.
We signed this big ass thing. I guess just
It was a scroll.
yeah, the biggest scroll,
Like
like
a scroll of teleportation.
like this big scroll, like notifying them that we're ready to take you guys on. And one of the big people in Tencent, his name was Mars. He shook our hand, Todd, myself, and Restarian, who was represented COGnitive.eu, and we went up on stage, and they were very happy. And he said to me, Mars, he goes, "We're gonna make you superstar, very famous over here." and I just lit up after that. Just everybody was super supportive, super nice, and the event itself was just mind blowing, just unbelievable.
Amazing for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely won't forget this week. It was a good time.
Yeah, for sure.
Time goes by too fast.
It did go by too fast.
More good times tonight.
Can you talk about the food then? Totally.
Well, I'm gonna go
And
from
others?
like reverse order because I don't remember from day one. So I'll talk about tonight and then go backwards. So tonight we had some Korean barbecue, which was really good.
We had to cook our own food.
And it was like a Korean barbecue buffet.
Yeah.
So you get plates, you get a bunch of meat, vegetables. You cook it over the open stove.
All this raw stuff too, yeah.
Yeah, you have to like cook it thoroughly and stuff. The seasoning was pretty good also. The squid was amazing.
They had
Like
squid?
Yeah,
Yeah, they had squid.
they
Did I
did.
have it?
All those tentacle things
Oh.
and roaming around
didn't
the
touch
pan.
Squid was really good. So yeah, Tencent took us out to lunch and dinner every day. For breakfast, we would just eat at the hotel, which is very good breakfast, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Pretty
awesome.
Western.
Today we had Domino's apparently, which was better than the Domino's back
Very
at
good
home.
Chinese
It's a high-class
Actually.
restaurant around here.
It is.
It was
Authentic
legitimately
Yeah,
like,
very
good.
authentic.
Like I had pasta with shrimp for Domino's.
They don't have that in America.
Yesterday was yesterday for dinner. What did we do?
We did. I remember we did the Pizza Hut.
Yeah, the
And
Pizza
Pizza
Hut
Hut,
yesterday.
yeah.
The Pizza Hut was actually way better than like any pizza I've ever had back in the States. Like yesterday I had the
Oh yeah.
so we were eating with the chopsticks too, basically every night,
Trying to
learning
eat
how
with
to
chopsticks.
eat
Yeah.
with chopsticks. Yeah. Like I've been eating sushi like basically in my whole life, so I knew how to work chopsticks, but a lot of other people didn't.
We did not.
Yeah.
It was tough.
So
The
yeah,
big
yesterday
white
was the
man.
Pizza Hut, and
white
they,
man sucked.
it was like a big Pizza Hut. They even served like alcoholic margarita, mojitos.
Yeah, very classy.
Baileys.
That was
very
classy.
classy.
Yeah.
I had like shrimp with pasta with shrimp in Malaysian sauce, which was really good. The day before that, well, we went to a bunch of Chinese restaurants, so I'm not sure which days. Like there was a day in between where we didn't, but I forgot. Like we went to the steakhouse the day before the
Oh
Pizza
yeah.
Hut.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. That was pretty good. They served us like really big bottles of Heineken. It's like
600 milliliters.
600 milliliters Heineken bottles. That was fun. Everyone had
Yeah,
a really good time
was
at that
fun.
restaurant.
Yeah. A very good time.
Yeah. The waitresses love us there. Like they just
A lot of Nihon maze going
a
around.
lot of Nihon and wines going around
football.
in the restaurants.
Maybe a football player.
Oh
Oh yeah, the waitresses thought he was a football player there.
and all the water was boiling hot.
Yeah, they need to
Yeah.
boil the water just to make sure we don't
Can't
get
drink the
sick.
tap
Just wait until it was
Yeah.
room temperature.
And,
I had to wait 20 minutes just to drink it.
Yeah.
And the days before, the steakhouse was all Chinese restaurants for dinner, where it was like authentic Chinese restaurants where you sit in a room, like a big round room, and there's like a spinning top, which was actually the first time for me that I've ever had experienced that kind of a thing. So they would serve you, and they would spin it, put it, spin it, put it, spin it until like the whole circle was filled, and then sometimes they would put stuff in the middle. And it was just like overwhelming almost to a point of like how much food was just coming at the rate that it was going. We couldn't
Now wear that
eat.
one.
faster than they were serving us, basically.
And it was tough
just-
to pick it up too, man. While
Yes.
Spain was like, try to pick it up.
Yeah. Like somebody's spinning, and you're like, no, come back. Yeah, some of the stuff was easy to grab, some of the stuff not so much.
Yeah.
And we ate one-time lunch at the convention center.
It was alright.
Yeah, which was like alright. They gave us like a tray with like just Chinese food and stuff. It was really good. I like the pork there, and the mushrooms was like really soft and stuff like that. Overall, Tencent took care of us really well every single day. So love you, Tencent.
Love you, Tencent. Boobies.